If you're a notary looking to level up, you need Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. Kimmi Nunnally's notary training program is changing the game for notaries everywhere. With Notary Life with Kimmi on YouTube and Notary Educators, you're not just learning the basics, you're mastering them. Our all-inclusive program covers everything you need: essential notary skills, loan signings, remote online notarizations, apostilles, and even wedding-efficient training. Plus, you'll get business development tips on marketing and pricing to help you thrive. Join our live weekly coaching sessions for interactive question and answer, mock marketing, and document training. And with our on-demand course library, you can learn at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Need support? Our private community is here to help you network and grow. And the best part? It's super affordable. Monthly subscriptions start at just $47. So, what are you waiting for? Visit notaryeducatorsllc.com today and take the first step toward mastering your notary skills with Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. You got this.
Just give it some thought. If you want to just come watch the video, some people don't like the live part of it. We do meet weekly, live training in addition to what's already pre-recorded to do like a deep dive. Like 1 week we did identification. I thought it was going to be like a little 15-minute thing. It was a whole 45 minutes about ID. So that was kind of interesting. So my point is that the training videos give you like, I'll say 70%, 80%. And then that deep dive that we do comes from live. Nothing beats live. Nothing beats live. And again, that's not for everybody. Some people don't want to be on Zoom, and that's okay. We have a lot of people that just like to watch the training, and they're still executing and doing their thing. They just don't want to be a part of the community. And that's okay too. Whatever you want. I recommend when you really get ready to fly, and that's because I'm a talker, and I need to be shutting this down too right now. But I like people, so I like the community part of it. I love the lives. Like when I do my training, they last a little bit longer, because I just like talking. So Jeff will start doing something in the house in a minute. So if you start hearing a tap or something, you'll know what it is. Miss Alicia, look like you wanted to come off and say something earlier. Did you have something you wanted to say? Oh, you're on mute. And Miss Willie, it's so nice to meet you in person. How you doing? My number one fan. Good to see you. Go ahead, Miss Alicia.
Okay, I just had a question. I just basically started, just got commissioned, just sent off for my stamp and supplies. But I wanted to know, do you have to start off with an LLC? Can you just start off on your own and just get the training and start, notarizing first? Or do you have to have the LLC? Or do you recommend that you have the LLC?
No, you don't have to have it to get started. You do not. But I do recommend having your errors and omission insurance before you start doing anything. I wouldn't drive a car without insurance. I wouldn't stamp a document without insurance. But other than that, the EIN, LLC, and all of that is not a requirement to get started.
Okay, so just the insurance you recommend having?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Anything can happen, even when you're just starting out. I did not have it. Let me take that back. I don't know if I got it immediately because I don't even know if I knew I needed to have it. In some states, honestly, it's not a requirement. Errors and omission insurance is not a requirement.
I'm in North Carolina.
It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement anywhere. When that becomes a requirement is when you're doing the loan signing, the mortgage document. But just general notary work, it is not a requirement. However, I would not stamp a paper without having it. A minimum policy with the NNA is like $30 a year.
Okay.
And for most of you too, it sounds like if you're not ready for mentorship, that's okay. I want you to know about the business. So you may want to check out the Start Your Notary Business book. Each state has their own. And this will give you a nice overview of the business.
I did see that. I'm going to order that.
Yeah. So this will give you a nice overview. So these are just a few of them. Like this is Georgia. Indiana, and Florida. But every state has their own book, and this takes you step by step about the business in its entirety. Your supplies, marketing. I go over everything, just a little bit of everything, because most people don't even know what they signed up for. It's a very quick read. And then
Okay.
after that, then you may be ready for mentorship. You may not be ready for mentorship today. It's kind of like when you want to become a doctor. I'll go back to that illustration. You see one on TV, right? You still need to find out, well, what is it all about? Do a little homework. What is being a doctor, a gynecology doctor? Let's do a specialty. And you like, I know what a doctor is, what they do, but what does a gynecologist do? So you go and you find out exactly what they do, and then you come back and you can go to the school. And the school in our case would be the mentorship. And that way you don't have
Thank
some
you.
people prefer to, you're welcome. Some people prefer to buy the courses one-on-one, and you can do that. They're still available for sale separately. You can rent them. You got all kind of ways you can get the information. But to someone's point earlier, you can just do it for 30 days and see what you think about the courses and stuff. Or you can buy them individually, whatever you prefer. So I'll see if there's anything else. And after that, we're going to wrap it up. And then I'll see you guys over in mentorship on our next session. The whole month of December, we're doing loan signing. So just to give you a little clue as to what happens. So Thursday, because we had all of our students are doing so well with their loan signings, I said I think we need to dedicate the whole month to doing a deep dive into that. So this past week we did how to accept a loan signing. So you need to know how to accept it. A lot of people don't even know what to look for. How fast, because they always say, I went to tap it, but it was gone. So we gave tips on how to accept it. This coming Thursday will be how to do a confirmation call successfully. The following week, we're going to do a deep dive into how to close out the loan signing, what you need to do. And all of this is in the loan signing course, but we're doing a deeper dive into it. Like I said, nothing like real life. And then common loan signing mistakes, how to fix them. And then at the end of the month, we'll do how to do a split signing. And then next month, we'll start back with some more of the business part, like Chat GPT and all that kind of stuff. But I'm very big on not the bells and whistles like marketing. I know how to market. I teach you how to market. But if you don't know how to do the work, you don't have a business. That's not sexy. It's not. Most people don't want to do what I'm talking about. They want to sign up for Chat GPT. You don't need Chat GPT and you don't know how to stamp a paper. I mean, let's just keep it real, right? So like I said, what I do, it's not sexy. It's not. Bells and whistles says, I'm going to learn how to do Chat GPT. I'm going to learn how to market and make it look pretty. I'm all for all of that. But if you don't know how to stamp that paper correctly, you have no business. That's all I got for you.
So do are all three of you on at one time, or do you do it once and they do it another time, or?
Yes, we have been rotating it out like that. I usually pop in on everything because I'm nosy.
Okay.
Lisa laughing because I wasn't supposed to be on there last week, and I told Alexis I'm not going to say anything, and then I took over. So I'm bad at that, but she's my niece, so she forgives me. For those of you who didn't know, Alexis is my niece, my sister that I lost in 2019. That's her baby. So anyway, I'm going to say good night. I will see you guys over in mentorship or on my YouTube channel, on the podcast, however you found us tonight. I'm going to wish you much success in your businesses. And don't be afraid to, guys. Don't be afraid. Sometimes you just got to be like Nike and just do it. Okay? And let's get it done before the phone rings.
Right.
Go ahead, Lisa, and then we'll wrap it up.
Can I say something quick about the class?
Yes, please.
Okay. So when I first started the notary thing, I didn't really know nothing, but I found Miss Kimmi on YouTube. So I started to follow. And then I started to read into what other things a notary could do. So then that's when she put out which one was it? Was it gumdrop? Gum something?
Roll.
Yeah. That's when I did that one. But honestly, I have learned a lot of things that I didn't even really know a notary could do. The information, certain things that you get confused with is so in depth. You basically don't worry about anything. And the one thing I like about the class and the training is that everything is there. We always have the group me. So if you ever have questions, everybody gets in. All the instructors, they message, they check on what's going on, they make sure you understand. So you're not going to be disappointed in the program. It's going to be really, really helpful, believe me, because I even made like a little book through the training with my notes. I look
Oh,
at
look
all the
at
stuff. I look
you.
at all the
Okay.
stuff that's on there, is examples on there, but you guys won't be disappointed. So give it a try.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was really sweet of you. I appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit pause and then I'm gonna hit start recording. And then, okay, so let me conclude. Well, thank you guys for being a part of the free notary Q&A. I'm wishing you much success in your business. And I am Kimmi, and we will see you over at Mentorship or the YouTube channel or the podcast.